Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening, good evening. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Listen, it's a great Monday evening as a first work day of the week. So why not? By the way, welcome. If you come in the live, say hi, say hello. Let me know you are here. Even if you're catching the replay, put hashtag replay. Let us know that you are here with us tonight. So, um, tonight we're gonna be talking about nothing else but automation, AI, right? And I will give you a sneak peek of how we do that, right? How do we do that? The automations that we've been able to develop specifically for home care agency owners. So again, if you're coming on the live, say hi, say hello. Let me know you guys are here. If you're catching the replay, just put hashtag replay. So um, tonight we are going to talk about. I'll give you a sneak peek on the automation that we are using that we'll be making available for all of you guys. If you haven't met yet, hi, I'm Enoch Dennis, and I'm the co-founder of Homecare Bosses United, along with my wife Sue Dennis. We are owners of our own home care agency here in Florida, and we've been able over the years to help hundreds of home care agency to get started, and also working with hundreds of other home care agencies to help them grow. And we are the co-founders of this wonderful community of more than 10,000 home care bosses in there. So what you would we would rightly say that we know a thing about home care agencies and what's going on actually. So that's how we've been able to look into the behind the scenes and see what is needed and actually bring it to life with automation for our wonderful home care agency owners out there. So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Say hi, say hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I really want to know if you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Put yes in the chat if you can hear me. Put yes in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. And then we can get going even more, so I can go in the back, kind of like giving you a view of what's happening in the backstage, right? So let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Say hi, say hello, say hi, say hello. Let me know if you can hear me. So here's the thing. We've been talking about automations a lot. We've been talking about automations a lot. I don't know, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw the video that it's like a reel we have out today. We put a reel out today. Our team put that beautifully together. So growing up, a lot of us, we've watched Tom and Jerry, right? We've watched Tom and Jerry growing up, and there is a little clip in Tom and Jerry. If you got a chance to see the reel that we put out today, it was as you know, Tom is supposed to be the cat that his job is to catch, mice. But there's Jerry there that he can't catch Jerry, right? So he's not doing his job efficiently. And then in that little clip, the maid of the housemaid was talking to Tom, and there was kind of like a robot cat on the floor, and she told Tom that he's gonna lose his job, and she turned the switch on. If you've been on the lives lately, I've been talking about like I've been talking about turn the flip on with your automation, right? What you need to do is just turn this on so that your automation can work for you. And this is exactly what she did. She just turned it on. Actually, funny enough, I didn't even know that clip existed until when I saw it last night. I was like, oh my goodness. Listen, we've been talking about that. Just turn it on. And in that clip, she turned the switch on, and then all of a sudden, the robot cat took over and ran towards Jerry and turned around, and smack him over the head, and Jerry just fell on the floor, and all of a sudden there is it's like a broom or a dustpan that actually kind of like a broom that came out, sweep Jerry into a dustpan, and it's like the cat's tongue um, grab Jerry and put Jerry inside of something, right? And then the cat just run around and and it just like the cat threw Jerry away from the house. That was all automation. Listen, that was automation. That was definitely automation. Hey, Lydia. Hey, everyone else who's watching us. If you're coming on the live now, say hi, say hello. Let us know you guys are here. Even if you're catching the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay, put hashtag replay. So here's Tom, who is a cat and just, running around and he's not efficient at what he's supposed to be doing, right? And they brought in a cat with, I don't know, in today's term, we would say with automation, right? With automation, with AI built in the cat, and turn the switch on, and the cat goes and does efficiently what Jerry was not able to do in a long time. And the cat and the robot cat just do it like this, right? So that's kind of like what, when I was looking at that, I was like, oh my goodness, what a great illustration of what AI is and what automation is about. It's all about getting the same job that we need to do, getting it done faster with more efficiency, right? And when we do it that fast, guess what? Now you have a whole bunch of time to do other things, right? To do other things, and that saves money as well. When you can do things that fast, that efficient, now it also saves you money. If you get what I'm saying, just go put one in the chat for me, put one in the chat, put one in the chat for me, right? If you get what I'm saying, that automation will help you do more in a shorter time, will help you be faster. Put one in the chat for me. Put one in the chat for me if you get this, right? Automation will help you do more in less time. Therefore, saves you time, saves you money, and now you have more time to go do other things that can increase your revenue in your business. That's a given. So here's the thing. Um, However, it's not all automations are not created equal. Okay, all AI are not trained equal. Here's what I mean, right? What I mean is that, by the way, before I say what I mean, let me make sure that you guys are getting me in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you want to know what I mean, that all automations are not created equal and all AI are not trained equal. Put one in the chat for me, right? Put one in the chat for me. Put one in the chat for me. Let me know in the chat. Put one in the chat. All automations are not created equal, right? All AI are not trained equal. Put one in the chat for me. Let me know if you want me to explain what I just said here, right? Put one in the chat. By the way, if you're catching the replay, please put hashtag replay. I know some of you are here. Say hi, say hello. Listen, tag other people, tag your home care besties, and let them know, hey, come in and let's catch this together, right? Let's learn this thing together. So what I mean by that is automations. All automations are not created equal. Let's say if you are creating an automation for a school, it's not gonna be the same automation for um, for a mechanic, for example, right? A car repair shop. It's not gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna be the same automation for a beauty salon. It's not gonna be the same automation for a computer repair shop, right? Therefore, the automation for home care agency is not, it's not going to be the same. So they are, all automations are not created equal. What How do you create that automation? That means we have to go behind the scene of what's happening in home care agencies and basically frame map out every single details, what's going on in the marketing of home care agency, So that way we can create the automation specifically for, right? Specifically for home care agencies, right? Do you guys get what I just said? Right? We have so we created the automation that is specifically for home care agencies based on what is going on in marketing home care agencies, right? In home care marketing. It's not just like, hey, there's automations out there and we're gonna use it. No, it's not gonna work because the the things that we do may not be what that specific other automation is for, right? You can't take an automation that is supposed to be used for a hair salon, right? Or for a mechanic and then use it in a home care agency. It's not going to work, right? So that's the same thing. All AI are not trained the same. So the way you train an AI to do certain things, it cannot be the same for a home care agency. It's not going to be the same for a repair shop, right? For a computer repair shop, it's not going to be the same. It's definitely going to be different. So this is why I want to give you a little snippet, a little sneak peek of what we have in terms of automation for the home care agency. So if you're ready, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Put ready, 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 ready in the chat so that I can show you just a little bit. I'm not going to give you too much, but I'll show you a little bit, just enough of the automation so that you can see what I'm talking about, what is behind all of these things that will help you do more in less time in your home care agency. If you are ready, put ready in the chat. Put ready in the chat. Ready in the chat. Let me know if you're ready. Put ready, 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 ready in the chat and let me know, right? Let me know in the chat so we can go. Yes, let's go. Let's go. So, here's what I'm gonna show you. Hey, Madhu. So Madhu is ready. Let's go. So here's what it looks like, right? So this is like the stack of automation. So everything that you see here actually has other steps inside of it. Once it's deployed, right? Once that is deployed, then all kind of things happen. For example, the one that says let's go with the one that says free assessment workflow initial, right? Free assessment workflow initial. That means you have there's a process when someone comes into contact with you. Let's say they go onto your website, you give them a link. That automations, when they once they go in there, this automation that says initial just kicks in. It kicks in, kind of like the illustration I gave you earlier with Tom and Jerry when they replaced Tom, and then the lady just turned the switch on, and then that robot just took off and did all the work. This is exactly the same thing. If someone comes as an initial, so they haven't had your services yet, they just come, fill out a form, they getting the information. You give them that link so that they can go, or they go onto your website as a first time contact with you. Guess what? That automation will pull them in, get them to do everything that they need to do as someone who just got in touch with your agency and in need of service without speaking to a human being, right? Without speaking to someone, they can do that whether it's 2 a.m. in the morning or 4 a.m. in the morning or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. They can do that in just a few minutes. Once that automation kicks in, what it does, the automation kind of like brings them into your process, right? And every step of the automation until the automation drops them to the last step, which is scheduling a free assessment with you, right? So all of that, you don't have to do that. Typically, what would have to happen, someone would have to be over the phone with that person asking a few questions, and then scheduling the free assessment, whether it's you or someone at your office. Guess what? The automation now takes over, and then get them to answer all of the questions very, very fast, right? And get them to finish it off and schedule their free assessment. Listen, I don't know about you, but just imagine you had like 10 people at the same time calling your office to inquire about your services, and 10 people are, trying to schedule a free assessment. I don't know about you, but for us, we don't have, 10 of us who, there to answer the phone, right? I don't have 10 people to answer the phone. But guess what? With with one link, 100 people can actually go there and do it at the same time and schedule their free assessment. I don't know if you guys really get what I just said. You can have literally hundreds of people go in there at the same time, working through that automation and schedule their free assessment. Is that making sense, right? Is that good or is that good? Let me know in the chat. Is that good or is that good? Where you can have a lot of people come into your automation and then follow a process, get to the end result that you want, which is schedule a free assessment, all with the turn of turn the switch on, and then boom, all that can be done. What did I say? You can do more in less time. That means now you can have 3, 4, 5 people doing that at the same time. You don't have to be on the phone. They can do it at 2 a.m. in the morning. They can do it at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That it doesn't bother you or your office staff. You don't have to, it's, I don't know. It's just like it's so easy, right? It's so easy to be done, and um to get to the end goal that you want. By the way, just drop your questions in the chat for me. I will be answering questions. I'll be answering questions. Just drop it in the chat for me, and I'm going to answer some questions. So here's the thing: this automation is not just for that, but there is an automation for example, once they become a client, right? Once they become a client, you don't want to forget about them, right? But guess what typically happens? Typically, we have so many other things going on. It can be hard to keep in touch with our current clients, especially we still have to market, right? But when they become a client, guess what? Another automation switch just turned on now, right? And now this automation is going out to them without you ever have to think about it. That is like crazy, right? So the system will go by itself, work by itself, without you having to think about, oh my goodness, it's whatever the date it is, I need to to email so and so. No, the system just does it. You don't have to do anything, right? So before I move any further, let me answer a few questions. Somebody says by calling. Yes, with the way our automation is set up, they can come into that process. That process will turn on. Someone can be calling, and it turns it on, and also help them with the same thing, walk them to the process. Nowadays, most people use their cell phone, so the system is made to be used with cell phones. So if they're calling, nobody there to pick up, the system will still do the same thing. We'll be able to communicate with them on their phone and walk them through the same process to get them to schedule a free assessment. And guess what? The beautiful thing is, if someone is calling, they are not. It's not an inquiry call. Let's say it's a doctor's office. They have your information. They are calling to know whether or not you can actually uh, you know uh, um, onboard a new client, there is another automation exactly for that. Right? There's another automation for that as well. So they will be able to follow some instructions and go to that automation and work their way through beautifully, right? Beautifully in just a few minutes, probably way faster than if they were on the phone with someone. Okay. Yes, it can be done by calling or you just give them a link. So all these those different ways the automation will work. Calling, give them a link, and it's beautiful. um, so are you saying 100 people can call and all be assisted? Exactly. 100 people can call and all be assisted. Remember, it's not a human being who's on the other end um, asking them questions and then they have to answer. It's not a human being. It's AI. It's automation that is there. It's the exact same way when you call your bank, for example, and you call your bank and it says, thank you for calling, Bank of America. And it tells you for credit card, press one. For business, press two, right? Um, when you are calling, there's like thousands of people calling at the same time. Back in the days, they needed to have thousands of reps answering those phones, right? Thousands of reps answering those phones. Now they don't do it anymore because now you can call and the system, the automation that AI walks you through, get you to enter your card information. Once you enter it, it brings you into another automation, and now it's exactly the same thing. Yes, 100 people can be calling, and all of them will be assisted based on where they want to go. Okay. Uh, so let me see some more questions before I move on to the next. Uh, I don't see any more questions. By the way, if you still have questions, just drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. If you catching us now, say hi, say hello. Let me know that you guys are here. If it's the replay, please put hashtag replay. Tonight, I'm giving you a sneak peek into the automations that we have for you. I'm giving you a little sneak peek on that. We've created those automations. That way, it's done by home care agency owners for home care agency owners. If you were here earlier, I told you something that not all automations are created equal, right? Automations, not all of them are created equal. So just know that. Now, I want to give you another sneak peek of something else. Give me just a moment. I'm going um, to show you something else. This here is basically kind of like understanding where everybody is in your process, right? So what you're looking at here is having an idea where everyone is in your process. This is for referral sources, right? Referral sources. Understanding where every one of your referral sources is in your process, whether you've contacted them before, whether you visited them before, and if they are just nurture, if they are actually referring people to you, right? So you know exactly where each of them are. And once you drop them, once they come into one of those uh, column, guess what? There's an automation behind that column that kicks in, right? There's an automation behind that column that kicks in. Let's say they were dropped into nurture. Well, the automation now already knows, okay, this person, they are not giving us any referrals now. They are not about this now, and we just need to keep in touch with them. It's like follow-ups with them. We are following up with them, but nothing to we're not expecting anything right now from them, right? So the system knows and will do the work for you. Listen, um, um, I really want to make sure that you guys take advantage of automation and AI for your home care agency. And this is exactly why we have the training coming up next week. If you have not um, reserve your seat yet for next week, please, just go ahead and do that. Listen, go ahead and do that for yourself, for your home care agency. Your home care agency will be glad you did that. Go ahead and reserve your seat. We're gonna put the link in the chat right now. Go ahead and click on the link, reserve your seat so that you can come to the home care marketing automation next week. It starts on Sunday. So it's gonna be from Sunday through Thursday. It's 1 hour a day, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. There is no travel, there is no airfare, there is no hotel. It's virtual. So you're going to be participating from the comfort of your home or your office, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. So just grab your ticket right now and come on that training. I can't wait to see you guys. I really want to see you because this is very, very important, right? It's very important as we move into that era where everything is like it's AI, everything is AI, everything is automations. Automation is just like it's taking over everything. AI is taking over everything, right? You cannot afford to be left behind, right? You cannot afford to be left behind. And here's the thing: whether you come or not, there will be other agencies that will come and take advantage of that knowledge, right? They will come and get that knowledge. So, my question to you is, would you prefer another agency to come and get that knowledge and put it in and go ahead and apply it and start using automation in their agency? And then you are there, you cannot do it, they get faster than you, right? They get faster than you, they get more efficient than you. Is that what you want? Or do you actually want to be the one with the knowledge, moving forward, being faster, being more efficient, and increasing your revenue? Right? I don't know about you, but I always want to be the one who is getting the latest information when it comes to business, getting to know what's working in my business, getting the data, getting the information, going to the classes, going to the conferences, learn the new things. Let's see how I can apply what I can, and we'll just revisit, we'll just review and adjust as we go. But I'm not going to sit on the sideline and just watching, kind of like Blockbuster, watching Netflix grow, and then not getting into not applying the knowledge that I need in my business. So I want to believe this is exactly how you are. I want to believe that you don't want to sit on the sideline. You want to get the latest information. You want to get the knowledge. You want to apply it in your home care agency. And you do not want to be the agency that is left behind, being kind of like in the dial-up age still, and not advancing, not understanding what's going on. And then I don't want to believe you are that agency, right? I know you are better than that, and you want to have a faster, better home care agency, better marketing moving forward. Because hey, at the end of the day, a lot of us, we struggle. We're like, oh, there's too many home care agencies out there. There's this, and you know why? Because our marketing is not good enough, right? If your marketing is not good enough, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna feel like there's way too many home care agencies out there. In reality, it's not. Right? In reality, there aren't too many home care agencies out there. Is that, are we taking enough time to market, and are we using enough automation to get you know to get into more places in less time, right? Are we using automation to get into more places in less time? This is this is definitely the edge that you're gonna get, right? Understanding how to apply, how to implement AI and automation in your home care agency marketing is the ultimate edge, because you gonna be able to be in more places marketing in less time, right? That's what you want. Being in more places, marketing in less time. This is the only advantage that you can get. If not, if you're not using automation, I have another solution for you. Do you want to know what my solution is? Let me know in the chat. If you want to know, put yes in the chat. I'll tell you what my other solution is. If you don't want to use AI, you don't want to use automation, you don't want to know how to use them, I have another solution for you. Just put yes in the chat and I'll give you that solution. Put yes in the chat. Do you want to know that solution? Do you want to know that solution? And I'll give you that solution. Somebody say close down. Somebody say close down. Actually, I have a better one than closing down. That wouldn't be bad, but I have another one. All right, I see the yes is coming. Here's the other solution. Just hire more people. Hire more people in your office to take calls for you. Hire more people to go to different places to market for you. Hire more people to send emails for you. Hire more people to send texts for you. Right? That's I'm not saying to close down, but I'm giving you another solution. Hire more people. Is that what you really want to do? To just hire more people, right? Hire more people to do follow up calls. Hire more people to do follow up emails. Hire more people to send follow up texts for you. Hire more people to. Is that what you want? Right? Is that the best solution? Right? Let me know in the chat. Is that the best solution? Just put yes or no in the chat. Is hiring more people in your home care agency, is that the best solution? Hire more office staff in your home care agency. Is that the best solution? If you want to be in more places at the same time, guess what? Just hire more people, send them to those different locations for you. Is that what you want? Is that the best solution? Yes or no? I see some no's coming. No, it's not the best solution. It is not. The best solution is implementing AI in your home care agency, implementing automation in your home care agency. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Just go ahead and reserve your seat. Please put the link in the chat for me. Let me ask my team to go ahead and put the link in the chat for me right now. Somebody said, no, I will learn more about AI. Yes, definitely. Go ahead and put the link in the chat for me, please. Put the link for them to register in the chat. And by the way, what I'm go ahead and put your questions in the chat. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me your questions in the chat. Yeah, so the training starts on Sunday. It's Sunday to Thursday. It's 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time, and it's virtual, right? It's virtual, so you will be able to follow us wherever you are. Registration fee. We have three different type of tickets available. There is the general admission. You can get general admission. We made this when I said very, very affordable, we make this training very affordable. Keep in mind, it's a 5-day training, 1 hour a day, right? 1 hour a day, 5-day a week training. This is not like, hey, let's come here for like 30 minutes. No, it's not. It's a whole 5-day training. And the general admission, it's $47 for general admission. $47 for general admission. What you get to attend the training every night, and then you get to be part of Facebook group for Homecare Marketing Automation, right? People who are learning how to do these things, people who are home care agency owners, talking about home care marketing automation and asking questions in there, and all sorts of awesome things going to happen in that Facebook group. So you're going to have access to that group, right? And of course, the 5-day training. That's what the general admission gives you. It's only $47. Only $47. That's about $9.40 an hour for 5 hours, right? $9.40 an hour for 5 hours. And you can beat that, right? You can beat that. That is less probably most likely less than a cup of coffee. I don't know how much coffee costs because I do not drink coffee, especially outside. But I probably think it's either less or close to like a cup of coffee that people drink every day, right? So it's not that much. And the second option is a VIP option. Ooh, VIP. Where my VIPs at? Someone put VIP in the chat for me. If you like to be VIPs, always you want to be VIP, put VIP for me in the chat, right? Put VIP for me in the chat if you want to be VIP. Um, for VIP, for VIP, it's $97. $97. You get the 5 day training, but is a big but. You get more because you are VIP, right? You get more. We have an extra 30 minutes of Q&A that happens from 7:30 to 8 o'clock with our VIP and platinum attendees. If you are VIP, you get to come at 7:30. Why? Because you have a special Q&A session. During that Q&A, it's almost like coaching, right? It's like a coaching session where Sue and I will be answering any questions that you guys have as VIP attendees, and it's gonna be awesome because it's almost like a mini mastermind, because you will also have the privilege for other people to help answer questions, and we will be there answering questions and giving guidance, doing that 30 minutes, right, every day for the 5 days, for the entire 5 days. Every day you come at 7:30. Okay, that's for VIP, and then you get the general session, and you get to be part of the Facebook group that is just for home care marketing automation and AI, care growth AI in there. And you also get a workbook. You get a workbook email out to you, a PDF that we will send out to you, so that you can have an extra material with that goes with the training. If you are a general attendee, you do not get that, but VIP, you do get that workbook. Now, there's another level. Listen, the higher you go, the more access you get. Oh, that's a good downer rider. The higher you go, what? The more access you get. Somebody can put that in the chat for me. The higher you go, the more access that you get. Go to the higher package, which is the platinum package. You get more access. Yes, you also get to come 30 minutes before with the VIPs. You get that Q&A session. And then you get the general admission session. You get to be part of the Facebook group. You get to be, you get the workbook. Guess what? The workbook, we mail that out to you. We print it out, very nice, beautiful, put it in the mail, send it out to you. Ooh, somebody put ooh in the chat for me, right? Somebody put ooh in the chat for me. You get that workbook printed out, beautifully packaged, and mail out to your home, right? That workbook will get to you by the end of the week in the mail. My goodness. So listen, go ahead and get your ticket now, register now, so that you can get the workbook on time. Don't wait for Sunday morning and then you say, let me do platinum. You can still do it. We'll send it out to you the very next day. But how about if you get that beforehand, right? Ha, just think about it. So we send you the workbook, and um, and we also give you access to the replay. Another question that we had: how about if I'm gonna miss a day? What happened? It's okay. If you are a platinum attendee, you get access to the replay. You will be getting access to the replay, and you can review it. You get a limited access, not you get a limited time access to the replay, where you can go back and review the training, catch up on anything. If you were not able to attend a day, guess what? We got you covered. We got you covered. So go ahead, let me know. Go ahead, click the link and grab your seat right now. So, by the way, if you already grab your seat while I was tonight, just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. I give you a shout out if you grab your seat. Um, um, just say me. You know, put me in the chat if you grab your seat tonight. Just put me in the chat so that um, I'll give you a shout out. So I, tonight, what did you guys get access to tonight? I gave you the sneak peek, right? I gave you a sneak peek of the automation that we have created for home care agency owners. And I told you that was for home care agency owners by home care agency owners, because we understand what's going on behind all of the things that's happening. Sue and I, we own our own home care agency. We are privileged. We've been privileged to help start more than 250 home care agencies, and we've supported hundreds of home care agencies in different ways over the years. So, and we have a community of more than 10,000 home care agency owners in there. So we do know what's going on. We have a great idea of what's going on in the back and behind the doors, behind everything that people see online. We have an idea of what's going on with your home care agency, and we've been able to develop the automations that will be helping you to grow your home care agency faster, um, do more in less time, right? And increase your revenue. And by the way, that extra time you're gonna get, I don't know. Sometimes you may not want to go back and market because you have that extra 5 hours. Sometimes you may feel like, you know what, let me go chill by the beach. Let me go sit down and enjoy the water. Hey, go ahead. It's up to you. That's not my job to tell you how to spend that extra time you're gonna save. My job is to give you the tools, give you the automations that you need so that you can get more done in less time, save you some more time. Whatever you want to do with that time, I don't really care about it. All I care about is you not doing things the old ways still, and spending more time doing less. So that's all I had for you tonight, everybody. It was a pleasure being with you, and we can't wait to see you. We can't wait to host you next Sunday. Listen, we for what we have for you, my goodness. Uh, you guys are in for a treat. It's gonna be so amazing. The training coming, it's going to be um, amazing. When I say amazing, I mean amazing. So if I were not the one doing it, I'll probably pay to to come. But since I'm the one doing it with Sue, so I don't have to pay. But it's going to be definitely amazing to come. By the way, question: Do can I do general admission now and upgrade later? Yes, go ahead, do general admission now if that's what you need to do, and upgrade later. You can do it tonight, and then tomorrow you say, hey, you know what, I want to upgrade to VIP or to platinum. Just let us know, and we'll give you what you need to upgrade. So it's fine. Go ahead and do your general admission and get your upgrade after that. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a wonderful night. Grab your seat. Don't forget about that. That's very important. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.